Hi everyone, this is Mario Gomez. This is assignment 5 injury analysis. And so from the two videos that I watched and seen, I'm going to give a strategy of recovery and how to avoid these injuries. The two videos that I seen was one was with Lindsey Von the skier and when she tore her ACL, which is her anterior cruciate ligament. And the second video I seen was with the people on the bikes racing and their helmets. So basically, from what I got from these videos is I got some very interesting facts about it. The ACL injury is very common. I've even had an ACL injury myself and had it repaired. ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. Basically, it's a ligament, a cross ligament, where it's connecting your thigh bone to your shin bone, and it connects like that right behind your kneecap, and it has kind of a crossing action. So what happens is people usually do tear it, and when they do tear their ACL, they'll usually use a piece of their own tissue, or they'll use a cadaver, which is a person's dead tissue, and so they use it on to repair the ACL. There's been new options such as the LC ligament or regenerative, what they like to call regenerative and engineering. Excuse me. Another thing coming up on the next subject, the helmets. The helmet was pretty much broken down into 3 layers. The outer plastic catches some shock, and then what's in the middle was the foam. The foam is a combination of a gas and a solid. And then the inner layer pads, it's set there for comfort, and it's set for air passage or circulation, excuse me. One of the sports that I thought of that really caught mind talking about both these videos, especially since I played football, would be football. Because you're dealing with a lot of ACL injuries, you're dealing with a lot of head injuries, and you're wearing headgear such as a helmet. And the helmet was somewhat similar to the bike helmet that we've seen. There's an outer harder shell, and then on the inside there's usually a crown or a cap that goes around, and then there's the pads that are there for comfort and air circulation. And those pads and helmets, those pads and the helmets are there to absorb the shock and absorb the force with the other player hitting your helmet. And so when that helmet's getting hit, it's there to protect the brain so it doesn't shake or gain a concussion. And so one of the strategies I thought about with this whole video was, one, obviously if we're playing football, we're going to be wearing our helmets. We're going to be wearing our helmets all the time when we have some sort of physical contact. And then one of the other things that people don't think about is, for me, when I was younger, we were in high school, we would have our football season. We'd be practicing Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we'd be off. But on Saturday, our coaches, they would surprise us and have us do weightlifting. And sometimes they would have us do yoga, where we concentrate on our form, recuperating and recovering. And anyone getting an ACL surgery or going through an ACL injury is very, very tough. And so the recovery is set for about 6 months to a year. And most likely you won't be able to get to that full contact until about a year or longer. So thank you for watching my video, and have a good weekend.